got to give. Something's got to give. Yeah. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 Let the bodies hit the floor.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. Oh, what a beautiful song to start off our nights. Oh my goodness, we're here together again. Together again. What are we going to talk about tonight? Only the night knows. Only the Nightcap knows. So yeah, we're going to be bouncing around a bit tonight. We're going to be talking about addictions that people have, maybe some that I have myself. We got a nice 40-minute documentary to kind of end the night, but before we get there, before we get into the groove, we're just going to do some random stuff, right? Kind of warm up a little bit. Check out this new song. You know, it's kind of weird. So this guy, Tom MacDonald, a lot of people in my life constantly talking about Tom MacDonald and his bravery. If you don't know, he's kind of like this white rapper du jour for, I guess, the right-leaning, libertarian, conservative end of things. He's done a lot of Fox News. He's been on a lot of conservative YouTube channels. And they've really vaulted this guy up. Now, apparently he's been around for a little while. He's had different incarnations. But he's getting more and more popular. He's got, music videos here, 14 million views. This video we're going to watch just came out on July 2nd. Came out 3 days ago. That has 2,262,013 views. We're going to be giving him his 2,262,114 views. There you go. They got words. Words work. Words work good. That's how we communicate. Anyways, so let's start with this, because I don't have the most tight show tonight. So we're just gonna start with some random stuff. Why not? I mean, why the hell not, guys? Right? Don't look down, he says. Don't do it. Hagbert says, another in a long line of Canadian grifters. It seems like that. That's my take on the dude. I find his music, from what I've heard, very cringe. It's very cringe. It's very on the nose. And I've said this before. I think the last time I watched the Tom MacDonald video has been a couple weeks ago. Watched the song Snowflakes when that came out, because I had people telling, oh, you got to listen to Snowflakes. You got to watch the music video. And then you watch it, and it's an awful song with awful kind of on-the-nose lyrics. It's like checking off boxes, right? I've never heard this song, so maybe it'll be more of the same. I have a feeling it is, because he has a brand now. An aesthetic. Like, this is just what he does. This is how he makes his cabbage.
I can't hide my frown. My smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like...
See that guy from Limp Bizkit? You remember the bass player for Limp Bizkit? He also had black eyes.
Like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high my eyes can't see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down.
So what is the deal with, like, conservative culture embracing this dude? Like, he has all of the aesthetic identifiers of, like, a materialistic piece of shit. He has fucking a diamond grill in his mouth. Like, what is that? Is that, like, something that, like, conservative people now that they're, like, exalting? I guess the new conservative, the younger people, right? It's more of not to say that I'm, like, I consider myself conservative necessarily, but the new anarchist wing, the libertarian wing,
Don't look down.
Don't look down.
I tried to keep it quiet, silence on my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down. This a meteoric rise, keep ignoring all the horror stories like so-and-so got way too famous and ended up killing himself with some pills and a knife. Hey, I am not the...
So is this like a self-promotion song? This is like a hype song for yourself. You know, very powerful tradition in the hip-hop community. And who is he to deny tradition?
The one who's gonna self-destruct, got it out the mud. I can way too far to fail or screw it up. I ain't dropping balls, I just blew them up. Hey, I will never let my mental illness be the cause of my downfall. I will never lie to none of my fans. If I did, it would sound wrong. I will never try convincing you dummies this isn't a town hall.
So he's not going to Epstein himself, guys. Confirmed in the song Don't Look Down.
Never look down, never look down. Just look around, y'all. Hey, all of my demons are here. All I can feel is fear. All I can do is keep being myself, and that's what I've been doing for 32 years. All of my haters came out, chasing my name for some clout. What are they angry about? They're climbing as high as their ladders can take them and screaming my name, but I don't look down. Hi guys, remember me? I'm the white guy. Everybody wanted to cancel. Nice try. Too sick, I might die right. 2 fists full of middle fingers, I got no time for high fives. Too rich for a drive-by. Pay the pilot on my private jet to keep it low and do a flyby. Take 9 knives on a bike ride. Why 9? Cause I heard that a has 9 lives. I'm the one that y'all hated.
See, one of the things I've never really liked about mainstream hip-hop is exactly what this embodies. Like the type of just like blind materialism, the fucking just pushing kind of this this kind of lifestyle as if it is some sort of ultimate value. I've never liked that. So even if somebody does it that has politics, say, adjacent to mine or closer to mine, it doesn't make me like it anymore. It's just like insipid. It's just so fucking pedantic and annoying. And cringe, boys. It's cringe.
I'm the one who won the game, got paid and famous. I'm the one who laughed in all their faces and became the greatest since old Slim Shady. I'm the one who don't care. I'm the one who goes where
okay,
no
buddy.
one goes because they're scared. I'm the one who don't choke when the boat don't float. My throat gets no air. I can barely breathe, all the air I need. Oxygen is very thin at the top. I can rarely sleep, stars I'm underneath. Shining too bright and I can't turn them off.
And you gotta like give him, I will give him credit as like a grifter, entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. Like, this is a very low-key music video. I mean, he probably shot this in 45 minutes, an hour. A basic little set here. Over 2 million views, guys. You just got to have a red camera or something. He's shooting in widescreen, though. That's how you know he's serious. He's a cineast. This man loves film.
I'm high as the birds now. Flying too close to the sun, gotta burn. Wow, I've been turning up and I ain't turning down. Maybe I should chill, but I ain't learning how. Hey, I'm not afraid of success. I'm afraid of what happens if I take a rest. I'm afraid that I'll end up where I was before in the hood with no money or food for the rent. I'm scared if I look at the water, I'll drown. So I look at the sky and deny there's a ground. I'm not scared of the altitude up in the clouds. I'm scared of the fall, so I don't look down. You.
Oh, self-censorship.
Every single one of you.
Self-censorship again.
I can't even see you because I don't look down.
It's like listening to a Logan Paul. It's like, or the Paul brothers. It's like listening to one of their old raps. Like back in the day. Maybe we should find it because, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. The content of the song is exactly the same.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. I can't hide my tears. I dry my eyes and more come out. I can't lie. My fear is suicide, not bank accounts. Keep my chin up, but my head weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. Feels like my neck might break. I hear it crack. Ignore the sound. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence all my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down.
Also, just awful lyrics. No poetry here. This is not like a good flow. Like, just speaking fast in rhythm does not denote a good flow, ladies and gentlemen. The new Slim Shady. Psh, please. Please, cracker.
Legendary climb, stand on the edge of the legend, it's very high. Think of the men who are dead cause it got to their head, it ain't cemetery time. I ain't the one who gon' throw it away cause I'm feeling too lonely up here. I ain't the guy who gon' break from the pressure, it's snowy, my pipes are not frozen up here. I don't wanna hear about these YouTube rappers, I am not in that bracket, punk. Billboard black.
You are. Well, see what happened is recently, I think it was Snowflakes, maybe a song before that, he actually charted. This song is actually trending at number 5 on YouTube. So he's gone some places. He's gotten a little bit of notoriety. Apparently he's been doing this for a long time though. I've never bothered to look into him. I don't really care, you know? But anyways,
All stacked in my mansion, $1 million cash for my taxes, punk. Call me trash while I produce anthems. Y'all attacking with plastic guns. I'm the biggest independent rapper in the world. You just live on my planet, punk. Got an acid tongue and massive lungs. Every single track I've done is packed a punch. Used to be an addict, yup. I crashed a truck in Canada. Going too fast, blackout drunk. I was nice at the start, but the mood all changed. The reactors who trash me for views are lame. Don't ask me to help you, remove no claims. If I see you punks, you...
The reactors that trash me for views are lame. He's not wrong there. It is fucking lame watching a Tom MacDonald video. And I regretted this for about 60 seconds in. I was like, this was a bad idea. This was not cool.
Go lose your chains. I am the one who they all called a liar. When I told them that I'd help my mom retire, they thought that I'd buy a new crib and a chain and a ring and a whip and some rims for the tires. Guess what? Mom don't work. Sent $100 grand in an LV purse. Made an album with Nova and Brandon. They own half the masters. I told them the fam comes first. Still got the pills that the doctor gave me to combat the depression and the panic attacks. I'm the type of person who won't even take a...
So even he's accomplished all of these things. He's done all this stuff, but he still, he still has to take medication for his depression. So he's still a victim. He still gets to claim that this is an exciting thing. This is a new thing that's kind of shifting over, is like this embracing that as part of your fabric, your identity, which is not like a bad thing, I would suppose. Nothing wrong with taking something if you have that level of depression. But it is a little weird coming off of like this, I'm so high, I'm the biggest independent rapper, I'm doing so well, I'm number one everywhere. But I still got my problems, dog. I'm just like you. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you are just like me. I'm going to say no.
Tylenol, even when I got a dozen knives in my bag. They're calling me whack, but I don't react. I don't have time to write raps, replying to trash. All me, the whole team, yeah, they trying to cap. I'm concrete, but my demons hide in the cracks. I'm the one. I ain't bought liquor for months, and you're lucky I'm sober. I'm nuts when I'm drunk, mix the whiskey with soda. The man I become would invite you all over, put drugs in your punch.
Hold on, he mixes whiskey with soda. What are you, a child? Are you a 15-year-old girl, Tom MacDonald? Salute. We don't do that here, not on NIGHTCAP.
When you pass out, I'll wrap you in plastic and hit you with hammers and flatten your skull till it's crushed. I don't name names, I don't play games, I just aim, spray, and throw the gun. The rappers who hate act like family now. They try to jack my style like some hand-me-downs. They want 1 million views, I want a Grammy now. And the closest they'll come is they Grammy's house. I don't even drink, but I'm planning how I can make a brewery in a massive house to give free booze out to these rapping clowns, and they can die using that to wash Zannies down. I'm the most...
What is his style? Like, what is his style that is unique amongst any rapper? I mean, he's got money, so he's able to produce songs that sound professionally mixed. You're already up there if you got that, right? That's a tough thing. That's a tough thing to teach yourself to learn how to do, but that's not what he's doing. Like, what is his in-house style? Like, you're like Macklemore 2.0. Except less fun. Just as preachy, though.
Successful guy to hold a pencil. I've been great for so long. I'm bored of flexing. I became a machine made of iron. Check inside, peel the skin off and let the metal shine. I've been the greatest for so long. It feels normal for me to be special. So much clout I can buy back the souls of these rappers that sold them for cash to the devil. Why is everybody always talking, criticizing how I'm doing it my way? If I'm so trash, why don't y'all release your videos on a Friday? Because that's my day. Comparing our numbers, you cook like some fried eggs. Like white legs. You only get views if you say my name. Angry I'm famous and not a great rapper, and you've been working stupid hard. I don't have to rap fast to impress.
Yeah, because that's how life works. Sometimes people that are not good at things become popular, become famous. It's very frustrating. That's just the way it goes. People are just gonna, they don't like that. They don't need to. Who the fuck wants to see that happen? Happens every goddamn day. It's a travesty.
That's on my fans. I am a superstar. Man, I'm built for this. I kill for this. Never get back all the blood that I spilled for this. I'm at the top. I don't even seem high enough. I need a couple more hills and some stilts for this. Hey, there ain't nobody around. The top of the mountain, I scream and I shout. Nobody up here but me is allowed. The VIP section is deep in the clouds. Go ahead and call me a clown, cause I cannot hear it. Your sky is my ground. To look me in the eye, you'd have to reach the summit. I won't see you coming, I don't look down. If I stepped on glass and my feet on fire, my toes turn black and my shoes melt off and my bones touch ground, I will not look back, I cannot look down. I don't care about how hard it gets, I gotta be the fire in the dark, I guess. I got a beating heart inside an iron chest. If they're sleeping on me, I ain't trying to rest. Hope they die in their sleep while I climb to the peak and their eyes never see all the heights that I reach. I deserve it cause I took the stairs to the moon. I might die from exhaustion.
He's really mad at these YouTube React people. Hot Reacts only, everybody. He's very mad about it. He wants you to die. He doesn't even want you to see the heights that Tom MacDonald will reach. You don't deserve it. I thought he doesn't see us, though. I thought he's never looking down. Right? We're beneath him. That was the whole premise of the song at the beginning is, what's going on here, fella? What's going on? Seems like you're pretty mad about people you don't know exist. Just saying.
But I like the view, I'm higher than planets. The average person would die from the temperature. Bodies are burning, the oxygen needed for life is inadequate. I hold my breath until I'm turning purple. All my life, all you did was doubt. And now my success gonna kill you now. Wish I could see him put you in the ground. But as bad as I want to, I'll never look down. You don't get it still. I am the one. You don't have to admit it to you.
Nothing more cringe than a fake laugh. Like a snarky fake laugh.
Yourself, you don't have to admit it. Don't look down.
Don't look down.
Have to tell the whole world
Don't
that
look
when
down.
You look at me, you
Don't
have
look
to
down.
Look up to me. And I don't look down. Don't look down. Everybody, please keep on talking.
Like you do. This whole song is about you looking down. That's the whole point of it. So many layers. Very deep. Very deep, Tom MacDonald. You've done it again.
I am a superstar.
Ugh. Video by Nova Rockefeller. Another person that I do not know who they are. Nova Rockefeller. Well, let's look at this fucking... Let's look at this... What is it? Jake Paul? Okay. Here's a Jake Paul song. Let's see if there's really that big of a difference. I don't think there's going to be. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't think that Jake Paul's It's Everyday Bro is going to be much different than Don't Look Down by Tom MacDonald. I'm throwing it down. I'm throwing the fire. I'm gonna react fucking so goddamn hard to this video.
Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's about to happen, baby. Team 10, Los Angeles, Cali boy. But I'm from Ohio, though, white boy. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before.
Oh, this sounds exactly like the Tom MacDonald song, except he's not in his fucking garage, surrounded and covered by fake clouds.
The competition, man, PewDiePie is next. Man, I'm popping all these checks. Got the brand new Rolex, and then met the Lambo too. And they're coming with the crew. This is Team 10, bitch. Who the hell are flipping you? And you know I kick them out if they ain't with the crew. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You begging for attention, talking shit on Twitter too. But you still hit my phone last night. It was 4:52, and I got the text approved. And all the recordings too. Don't make me tell them the truth. And I just dropped some new.
Literally the same song, except this one might have the slight edge. We'll see. Does Jake Paul engage in fake, cringy laughter? Let's find out.
And it's selling like a god church. Ohio's where I'm from. We chew 'em like it's gum. We shootin' with the gun. The tattoo just for fun. I Usain Bolt and run. Catch me at game 1. I cannot be outdone. Jake Paul is number 1. It's every day, bro. It's every
It's so depressing that the fucking Paul brothers are probably going to take over the fucking world. I guarantee you, give it like, another 25 years, these guys are going to be running for fucking president. And they're probably going to win. President, Vice, Logan, Jake, 2045.
Every day, bro. It's every day, bro. I said it's every day, bro. You know it's Nick Compton and my colon stay popping. Yes, I can rap, and no, I'm not from Compton. England is my city, and if it weren't for Team 10, then the US would be shitty. I'll pass it to Chance, cause you know he stay litty. 2 months ago, you didn't know my name, and now you want my fame? Bitch, I'm blowing up, I'm only going up. Now I'm going off, I'm never
Literally the same lyrics as that fucking Tom MacDonald song. I just had a sense memory. I've heard this song one time years ago, whenever it came out. Somebody made me watch it. Can you believe somebody did that to me? Fucking evil. But yeah, it's the same shit. Like I said, though, this one probably has a slight edge. Imagine being Tom MacDonald and being outflowed by Jake Paul. Devastating. Devastating.
falling off like Mag who? DG who are you? All these beats I just ran through, hit a million a month. Where were you? Hating on me back in West Fake, you need to get your shit straight. Jakey brought me to the top, now we really popping off. Number 1 and number 4, that's why these fans all at our door is lonely at the top. So we all going, we left Ohio, now the trio's all rolling. It's Team 10, bitch, we back again, always first, never last. We the future.
Imagine this dude. Imagine this dude showing you up. This guy just get out of fucking high school. Goddamn socias, man. The goddamn socias.
We the future. We'll see you in the. It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. I said it's every day, bro. Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Terry Time? Terry Time says it's foo-foo rap. Just a bit. Yeah, just a little bit. I like that. Foo-foo rap. I'm going to steal that. I'm using it.
Hold on. Can we switch the language? We better hit it. Sé, lo único que quiero es dinero. Trabajando en YouTube todo el día entero. Viviendo en USA, el sueño de cualquiera. Enviando dólares a mi familia entera. Tenemos una persona por encima. Se llama Donald Trump.
He does. He really does say bro as much as Tom does, Terry Time. I totally agree. Like I said, I listened to that Tom MacDonald "Don't Look Down" song, and then it just reminded me of this. It is no different at all. It's the same fucking song. But for some reason, Tom MacDonald is being like elevated to a place by the Rightosphere, I guess, on YouTube. Everybody's interviewing him, talking about, dude, Snowflake. That was such a good song.
It's every day, bro. I said it's every day, bro.
Yo, it's Tessa Brooks. The competition shook. These guys up on me.
How many dicks did she have to suck to get this spot? Terry Time says, I like some of Tom's music, but that new one is horrible. I agree. I mean, I'm not a fan of Tom MacDonald, but to be honest, not that familiar with a lot of his stuff. I've only heard 3 or 4 songs. Although I don't think that like my opinion would really change. I just don't like his style, his aesthetic, his on the nose thing. It's so on the nose. It's just like this song. It is just explicitly what it is. There's no poetry. There is nothing.
I got him with the hook. Let me educate ya. And I ain't talking book. Panera is your home, so stop calling my phone. I'm fly like a drone. They buying.
Panera is your home, so stop calling my phone? Spitting hot fire over here.
Like a loan. Yeah, I smell good. Is that your boy's cologne?
Is that your boy's cologne? Started balling quick in loans. Now I'm in my flipping zone. Yes, they all copy me, but that's some shitty clones. Staying all designer clothes, and they ask me what I make. I said it's 10 with 6 zeros. Always plug like in bio. And I will see you tomorrow, cause it's every day, bro. Peace.
Look at that nice clothes out there. Oh my goodness. This he's the real deal. A real angel. A real angel. A real rapping angel. Corn-fed white boys from Ohio being a rapping angels. Well, we got the real shit, okay? I'm about to drop some real shit, okay? Terry Time says, these lyrics were all written by the same person, bro. You're probably fucking right, dude. Let's see what else we got here. We got, let's show, we've looked at kind of the mediocre, the bottom of the art form. Let's look at a video that represents the top of the art form. Rapping. Who did it best? Well, we're going to find out now. Terry Time says, what else do you play? They are dressed like they are from Ohio. I know I'm from Ohio. Well, there you go. You would know. You're an expert. You're an Ohioan expert. But since we went on that journey, now it's only fair. Okay? Now we got to have something to juxtapose it with. Got to have something fucking cool and tight. Here we go. Here we go. Tom MacDonald wishes. Rapping for Jesus.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you got to do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Did you hear that, folks? Did you hear that? Okay? That's the top of the game right there. You don't get better than fucking DJ Reverend What's the Fuck. Okay? You don't get better than that. I can't even say what he just said. I can't even say that now. Can't even quote this fucking poet. Regular Bill Shakespeare.
Ooh. He's a life changer, miracle arranger, born to the virgin mom in a manger, water to wine, he's a drink exchanger, and he died for your sins. I preach the word.
I mean, like, that's like basically like being out in the streets, living in a tough area. That's what Jesus suffered through, basically. Being got. You know what I'm saying? Terry Time says, look up Nova Rockefeller and Me Yard. That's probably the best song she's done. It's the 90s chick music. All right, fair enough. Maybe we'll check it out.
That's my gig, and I rhyme better than Notorious Big. All the other MCs, I wish them well, but if you live in sin...
When he said Notorious Big, do you think he knew what he was doing? I feel like he did. That's got to have some level of self-awareness. Notorious Big. That dude needs to be on the corner in the ghetto. He really does, because he's got to save these kids. He's got the right message to do it. Just the right message.
You burn in hell. Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So to bust a rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What?
This is like shit, like seriously, unironically, Steven Crowder back in the day. Back before Steven Crowder was Louder with Crowder and stuff. Or maybe he was doing Louder with Crowder in his basement. I don't know. But like he would do like conferences and stuff. And there's a video of him doing some sort of America rap to a bunch of old people. Maybe I should try to find that too. Because I want to show people, we just watched, we watched Tom MacDonald. We watched Jake Paul. Now we're watching, these masters of the craft. We should probably find another one.
If another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak, I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I don't cuss. and my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag, and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a nigga. Let his light shine through ya. Let his love pop a cap in your butt and say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a nigga. He's a homie MCJC, you see, he's an honest, caring.
Do you have any idea how fucking stoked they were when they came up with this little bit? Do you have any fucking clue? You don't. You've never felt such pleasure. Normal men never will feel such pleasure.
He's a homie MCJC, you see, he's an honest, caring.
You have any fucking idea? Do you have any fucking clue? You do not. You do not. Mortal men, no.
Peace-loving nigga like me. If you do drugs and you think you're cool, you need to come to Sunday school. Put those drugs in a garbage can. Stand up tall, you're a Christian man.
I want to see a remake of 8 Mile starring this guy going to the rap battles. You fucking kill them all, dude. With his rhymes, with his flow.
Word up. I'm freestyling.
Hit me.
To join our youth outreach program, or to join our congregation, go to this address. Second Church of Christ.org. West Dubuque, Second Church of Christ.org. Well, there you go, everybody. We found that. So now that's, an example of how good it can get. When you talk about a form of music, how good it can fucking get, but not to be outdone by this old. This is an older rap classic, We're gonna see. I've never seen this before. We're gonna check it out, though. We're definitely gonna check the fuck out of this video. Okay, Mr. America by Powdered Zombies. But it was
Mr. America, look what you've done.
Yeah, looking at the country is not what I intended. Gotta start to make a change before.
So did he have a group called Powdered Zombies? That sounds like Steven Crowder's voice, and he is, obviously height of the art form.
Never-ending story of a failed nation run straight out of luck. Like a million Tyler Perry movies, you suck. All you little have life, you're still selfish.
He's just yelling about black people. Just like a million Tyler Perry movies. You suck. Where's he coming from? Where's he coming from, folks?
More voting in your self-interest now instead of the core principles that made this country both honest and true. Free to speak, worship, pursuit of your happiness too. With all the money you fly, you gonna be needing a big freeze. Hate the signs of the Fed like Jesus hated the fig tree. As the spending goes up, you gotta borrow some more. Borrowing from the Chinese like, oh my lord. Instead you
like, what is the fundamentally, what is the difference between this and like Tom MacDonald? Honestly, you can make an argument that he's actually more clever in his writing, which is a little terrifying. These white boys, these crackers.
You just tax more, you're increasing the size of the federal government. Yeah, the Georgia surprise. You'll be done like Detroit, man. No, you ain't coming back. Forget it, I'm out. I'm muzzle low
Mr.
night.
America, look what you've done. You trade your liberty.
Is that the guy from Disturbed? Is this what he moonlights doing?
Sovereignty for lies and promises. Mr. America, don't you run away. You pick up pieces up and face the problems you'll be.
Terry Times says the groupies look like they're straight out of the 1980s. Yeah, or the 80s, the 1780s. Fucked up my own joke. Nightcap continues.
great again. I got tired of rolling over in my grave every day, making a monarchy of my beloved US of A. Your little glitches need reminding of what we were before, and the sits that led us up to revolutionary war. High taxes to the throne without a voice of our own. Rule top down from the crime we wanted left alone. Oh, y'all so soft, you're taking it year after year. We were fighting red coats while we're brewing our beer. Now I'm drinking, spitting ciphers through a grill made of wood. That's how it all went down in G-Dub's neighborhood. Packing cabin balls like powder hammers with cock, lock, click, clack. The loss of backs like the attack. I got the chicken littles who don't know me. Listen, don't let it twist. We kick the A's of the B's for much less than this. So don't deny the historical climbing out of the mud. Follow me, believe the scream at the sea.
What are we watching? Just had a moment of self-awareness. Terry Time says, what was that, a drive-by with a flintlock? Yes, it was. No, I would say like this is more entertaining, and you could even make the argument more clever than the two previous songs we've listened to. I mean, because at least this is self-aware. Like the other ones, they're tongue-in-cheek to a point, but I don't believe that they don't believe what they're saying. These guys are fucking around making jokes, as they're called.
Look what you done. You trade your liberty and sovereignty for lies and promises. Mr. America, don't you run away. You pick up pieces up and face the problems, you'll be great again.
Like it well, because he's from Detroit, Michigan. You know, that guy sounds actually a lot like the lead singer from Electric Six. I don't know if you folks are familiar with the band Electric Six, but that singer, now that I'm heard him a little bit, sounds a lot like that guy. And Steven Crowder is from Michigan. So is the guy from Electric Six. So this actually might be him.
On the warrants at 85 when it's really at 12. Hear me classes in session, you can't be safe by the bell. What happens when you keep printing more dough?
No, I agree. Like, so Terry Times, the same message about America as Tom MacDonald, though, if you pay attention to him. And I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with the message of Tom MacDonald. I think the packaging is artless and a little cringy. Sometimes it can feel counterproductive. Like, part of the whole project of, like, you know, like the right media or conservative media or right-leaning media, like you need to like have a cool counterculture to what is there already. Like you cannot do cringy facsimiles of what already exists. You have to create your own art and your own music and your own movies and your own stuff like that. You have to. And it can't be just constantly this kind of stuff. Because it becomes uninteresting after a little while. You know, after the fourth or fifth time somebody does something of the same vein, you just kind of get bored with it. And that's just a natural human thing. You just kind of check out of that stuff.
Parties have gone green like their name was Al Gore. Yeah, but right now you're high. Hey, ain't you big hitter? But now I'm back from the dead. I'm bringing back all my knickers.
What knickers? No, it's okay. I can say knickers because I wear knickers.
Man, you think I say?
So that's like it's pretty good. This is from 9 years ago. You know, still topical today.
What's wrong with you? I'm just talking about my show back then. I rock with my shoe, but let's go back to the first point I was trying to make. The degradation of our freedoms and our country at stake. The government's getting grand while private sector grows smaller. Pour one out for your homies, cause here comes the cold water. Unemployment still rising, our debt's growing still. The only change you're gonna get is being left with the bill.
America, look what you done.
Steven Crowder would love to still be doing this. That's why they do a bunch of like song parodies on their YouTube channel. That was like a big thing for a while during a phase of Steven Crowder's career, like about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. You know, he would love to still be doing this, creating original freedom content.
Trade your liberty and sovereignty for lies
you, buddy. Aggressive gesture. Well, there you go. That was that song. So before we move on from the music section of the show, we're going to check out this recommendation from Terry Time. Nova Rockefeller Me Yard, produced by Chest Rockwell. We'll check it out. I'd like to hear a good song. Song that I don't actively dislike. Terry Time says, I think it's weird how Tom goes from songs like People So Stupid to I'm Better Than You. I'm guessing it's been a slow news week. Well, that's the thing, right? Because he's topically based. Like, he did not come to prominence because he was talking about his own life or relatable issues. It's all very political. And that's going to have a shorter shelf life. It's just going to. So this pivot from that now to clout chasing and is a little cringe. Even though I just think his writing is like not great in general, but let's check this out. It's from 2016, Me Yard. Oh, look, and actually a talented person. Oh my God, it's like such a giant fucking difference. Terry Time says, if you ever heard his old music, it sucks. Ooh, maybe we have to go check out I'll try to find the oldest song I can. That might be interesting.
And we're cute as fuck, so we don't go to prison. So you play Monopoly? Chillin' on the front steps, sippin' cheap brew. All the piggies up, you ain't fucking with my crew. My yard, I run this shit. My yard, I run this shit. Bad motherfuckers squad full of the room. Pass another blunt, get high, make we boom. My yard, I run this shit. My yard, I run this shit. I got the slap chop, bend it on QVC. Was a high when I ordered it stupidly. I buy contraband.
It's kind of like a good version of that song Paper Planes. Not that they're the same. Just like the same vibe, the same spirit, same attitude. MIA song, remember that?
Hardest chick that never hit puberty. Run this street like it's sesame. I couldn't make Cookie Monster think less of me. If you say that it's down, then you better be old English.
You know, I could say this about the Nova Rockefeller, whoever directed this music video. This was produced by Chest Rockwell, apparently. But whoever directed this music video, making smart use of a small space to represent different things. You know? I'm not going to lie. I'm okay. I like this song. I'm okay with it.
Chase it with Hennessy. But you never beat the score. You can eat the food, but don't touch my cheese whiz. Call my house church when I'm in the Jesus. Chillin' on the front steps, sippin' cheap brew. All the piggies up, you ain't fucking with my crew. My yard, I run this shit. My yard, I run this shit. Bad motherfuckers squad full of the room. Pass another blunt, get high, make we boom. My yard, I run this shit. My yard, I run this shit.
That house probably smells awful. Look at all these dogs. Look at all these dogs. Dog shit everywhere. That's all I think of. Dogs be shitting in that house. Oh, you know she's real? Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis controller, fire chair. Wild stuff, guys.
Neighborhood, I'm right at Met Blackout. I'm the loudspeakers with the stinky weed that house. Jehovah Witnesses, they hit me every day since I told them I'm an atheist and ecstasy I'm gay. The only green on my lawn is beer bottles. We got a possum in the ceiling, he's Charles.
Like, she is young enough where this is completely acceptable to be rapping about this. You know what I mean? Like the fucking, the only green on my lawn is beer bottles. Guess she's drinking a lot of Rolling Rock. Shout out to AVGN.
Parties go so late, I give up and I go to bed. Are the house rules, don't give a fuck when Nova said. Move to Crenshaw, the label wanted cheaper rent. If I get shot, I guess my record will be heaven sent. I'll scrape in any room, on any given day. There's no deposit that I wouldn't go and piss away. Wait, I could end up in the grill though, but where the fuck will I buy all the games for my Nintendo? I hate a label up to pick the strands up on my endo. From Mandeville to T.O. then to NY, so from Edmo. Chilling on the fun steps.
Yeah, this is already 10 times better than any Tom MacDonald song I've ever heard. It's just a better song, a more talented person. Hate to break it to you guys. It's the truth.
Sipping cheap, bro. All the pinkies up, you ain't fucking with my crew. My yard, my yard. I run this shit. My yard, my yard. We run this shit. Bad motherfuckers want flood the room. Pass another blunt, get high, make we boom. My yard, my yard. I run this shit. My yard, my yard. We run this shit.
Yeah, it's like she has like a presence and a personality. Like, that doesn't feel inauthentic. Like, Tom MacDonald feels very inauthentic. It feels very created. And, like, his narcissism led him to morphing himself into the tattooed creature that we see today. See, I would have jammed that out. I would have jammed it out. Jammed it right the fuck out. All right, well, let's, I guess we're going to keep going with a little bit more music here. So we got a Tom MacDonald. We're going to go all the way back. Wannabe from 7 years ago. House in the Hills, 6 years ago. Fight Your Fears. That's a shorter one. Wheels Keep Turning. Gonna go Wannabe. Gonna go Wannabe. Check out all these phony rapper dudes. Oh, Nightcap. What a beautiful experience. This is not where I had anticipated we were going tonight. But here we are. Here we are.
We need to get this resolved, okay? That you can't argue with physical evidence.
You totally killed that chick. You cannot argue with physical evidence, sir.
It's my song, yeah. I said, this is my song, and I'm dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my
7 years ago, pretty light on the tattoos. Now he's got them all over his face.
time to decide.
Devil in my mind now. Monogamy isn't the only thing I've been lying about. I'm in the belly of the beast and I'm riding around, rope in my hand. Should I hang myself or climb out? I feel like everyone around me about to make it, and I'm busy with some bitch I only fuck with when I'm faded. Let's say I'll grow to be a monster, but I am one. Why the fuck you think I've been calling myself Leanne's son? I ain't Thomas anymore, I ain't honest anymore.
Just a very melodramatic fellow. I'm a monster.
I don't give a shit about a broken promise anymore. I got back home from tour like a month ago, and I've been in the club getting drunk since a month ago. I lost the only girl I ever loved, bet you knew it. Cause I said it a million times and now it's true. I swore that she would never ever come before my music, and now I see that every rapper sing the same tune. This is my song and I'm dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle.
Maybe that's why he's got so many problems. He was like a young farm boy that was really into hip hop, and his people, his parents, everybody just rejected it. Now he's got a chip on his old shoulder.
This is my time to decide if I'm gonna be a better man to cover everything I own and go.
Terry Time says, and it's totally different from his new music. Yes, because right here, whether you like this song or not, right, it's trying to speak to something more universal, like a human experience that more people could kind of glom onto. Terry Time says he used to wrestle professionally. Well, I do have actually, because I was going to watch a little documentary about his history, because I don't know a lot about him. So we'll listen to this, we'll finish this song, and then we'll move on. We'll check out a doc about his past.
This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way that I wanna be. There's rappers in the city that been talking shit, and gangsters in the city, I've been talking about it too. There's women in the city I've been fucking with on weekends when I'm
talking about my chickens. How about you?
I'm out late with my friends, but I'm still in love with who hates me. I'm guilty and I'm sure it's slowly killing me. I'ma take the fall and all responsibility. Jesus in my heart now. I heard he walk with you. I bring the car around, cause I don't have the time or the energy to forget about the past, to forgive myself for anything. I'm waiting.
I will give him this. It's smart to like try to have like at this point in your career, try to make like a produced music video. Like, this is a better music video in terms of production quality than most of what you see from independent artists. So I'll give him that. It's actually more complicated than his last song, Don't Look Down, where he's clearly in his garage. Terry Time says, listen to his rap battle with Mac Lethal. That's probably his best rap.
Fuck, I just cut this whole tape on a party tip, and now I'm like, what the fuck, when's the fucking party end? When I wanted to be good, no one else was. When I wanted to be rich, they wouldn't sell drugs. When she wanted us together, man, I guess I didn't. When I needed her to find me, she went missing. This is my song and I'm dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my time to decide if I'm gonna be a better man to cover everything I own and go. This is not the way. This is not the way.
Violence is no good, kids. Violence be no good.
This is not the way.
Calling my dad. No, you're not.
This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way that I wanna be. This is not the way that it goes down. This is not the way that it goes down. I won't let it.
I'm 24 and I'm real enough to say if I don't make it big by 30, I'ma kill myself. I bet you think this is some super high thoughts, but I ain't made for a full-time position.
Well, so now, if he was 24 when he did this, that would make him like 31 or 32. I guess he doesn't have to kill himself.
At a real job, I was built to fit perfect in a Maserati and to be the drunkest at the Grammy after party. I'm in this
Hey man, I just killed this guy. Let's fucking bury him. Thanks, bro.
quiet gray area, no feelings. I'm in a loud gray Acura, no ceilings. I've been trying to figure out how to do it different.
No,
broke too many hearts,
you won't
never
help
been
me.
religious. I'm all alone
Poser,
and all my friends are
poser,
in the room. I don't wear
poser.
wolves of fur, but I'm howling at the moon loud. I just don't know what to do now. I should move on, well there's no house to move out. Too many wannabes are living in my neighborhood, and I refuse to let them call me neighbors cause I'm really good. This is my song and I'm dancing with the devil.
One act of violence leads to another. Now he's down a rabbit hole. Now he's in a position he has to kill to survive.
Highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my time to decide if I'm gonna be a better man to cover everything I own and know. This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way that I wanna be.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Terry Time. I appreciate it, man. You know, it's just like, at least that song is striving to be something other than like of the moment grift, right? Like it's at least it's that, at the very least. Not a good song, but it's not just glomming on to the political moment. It's trying to be about something deeper, more universal, like I said. Okay, so now this is a kind of a short thing. Maybe it'll break down who this Tom MacDonald character is. I don't know anything about him. We're going to learn together tonight on Nightcap, as we often do.
Tim Pringle here with our little brother from another mother.
You already know, Tom MacDonald.
Before Tom MacDonald would begin his professional career as a wrestler for organizations like Elite Canadian Championship Wrestling and Real Canadian Wrestling.
All-star Tom MacDonald making his way to the ring.
So he's just like, he's chasing stardom. Like, he's a guy that wants to be famous. Who doesn't, I suppose, right? He's putting himself out there.
Weighted at 100.
So I think that this little overview of his life, his career, I think it's by somebody that likes him, if I'm not mistaken. They did like a long form interview with him, so I think they like him. So this will be a positive representation.
Before Tom MacDonald will go on to draw Best Rapper Ever, which would beat out songs from Eminem's deluxe edition of Music to be Murdered By to land on the top of iTunes charts. Before Tom MacDonald would have over 60,000 followers on Twitter, 350,000 followers on Instagram, and over 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube at the time of this recording. Beating your idol on the iTunes chart.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, dude, this dude is a crusher, okay? He's crushing records, not to mention the pussy. Oh my God, a crusher indeed.
Even if it's just for an hour or a minute, well, that's one hell of a surreal moment. Now for Tom, Eminem, he was obviously a massive influence, but it was actually a Tupac album that first had him fall in love with hip hop. Now the road to success, it's been a long and hard one, and he nearly drank his life away.
It was a Tupac album. Now, see, that seems like something straight out of Central Casting to drop Tupac. Tupac. Out of all the rappers you could have named, you named Tupac. That's like Kamala Harris on The Breakfast Club. Oh, I listened to Tupac and Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G.,
Way over the span of 5 years. He was also dealing with crippling depression. Now, Tom, he's finally on the other.
He still is. He still is, because I totally fucking heard him say that in that last song. He still has depression.
Other side of things, but he knows all well too how horrifying it can be to hit rock bottom. Now this Canadian rapper grew up in a small town in British Columbia, and after a foray into the world of professional wrestling, well, he began working as a rapper, dropping his first album, Leanne's Son, back in 2014. Now since then, he's developed and refined his talent further, leading to his most successful track yet, Best Rapper Ever. Now you guys might have seen this one on the trending of YouTube, but it's just one of 4 videos that he's dropped in the past 50 days that have all clocked in millions of views. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrutton. First up, Happy New Year's. Now I'm sure some members of Tom's hangover gang, well, they're probably still recovering. 2020, it was a bit of a shit show, but a lot of good stuff happened here at Before They're Famous. I'm going to be making another video later this week updating you guys on everything. Now, big shout out to Tom, who answered all our questions to help us piece this one together. And a similar...
respect to people just trying to make it, trying to find a vibe or an avenue on YouTube. Hey, listen, I get you. I appreciate that. But why do you just want to be the Entertainment Weekly, or whatever for YouTube? Seems silly.
Another video you might enjoy includes one on Mercules, and that's Dax, both Canadian rappers. All right, let's get into this video.
Canadians for the win.
Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! Thomas MacDonald was born on September 21st, 1988 in a very small town in British Columbia known as Mission, which is about a 2-hour drive outside of Vancouver. There, Tom spent the first 13 years of his life attending a school known as Albert McMahon Elementary. Then when he was a teenager, his family, they packed up and they moved to Edmonton, Alberta. Now, I've actually been there, and some refer to it as Deadmonton, which in the dead of winter, well, it's a pretty fitting name. Now, he would live here for the next 6 years, and he attended a ton of schools, including York Elementary, Steel Heights Junior High, J.J. Bolin Junior High, and St. Joseph's High School. Now, when he was still just a kid, his dad,
This guy was a Catholic terrorist. A young Catholic terrorist skipping around from school to school. Nah, just joking. I had a similar experience.
Worked a number of odd jobs in scrap yards, lumber mills, and recycling plants. Now, he even once traveled as far as Alaska to help out with a demolition job. Now, basically, Pops, he did whatever he could to help take care of his family. Now, Tom's dad, he did it eventually, settling into a role helping with contract negotiations for a company in Fort McMurray. Now, for those of you who don't know this place, it's like Canada's Abu Dhabi. Or Dubai. It just ain't fancy. It's just all construction workers up there. For real. And like one Tim Hortons. On the other side of the coin, well, Tom...
Yeah, there's a lot of places like that. They're called industrial towns or industrial cities where they only exist because industrialists come in to build things in their orbit. I worked on a pipeline for a very short period of time. One time, and... that's how those places are. Daddy looks like Jeffrey Dahmer, Terry Times says. He kind of does. A little bit.
Tom's mom, she worked as a teller before eventually becoming the manager of their local branch of Bank of Montreal. Now, if you're expecting to hear that Tom's relationship with his parents was a rough one and they just didn't understand their son or his passions, well, that isn't this story. Now, in fact, Tom, he tells us that his parents, they always pushed him to follow his dreams no matter...
The most Canadian answer ever. No, his parents were good, eh? They supported him, eh?
Matter what they were. Now, regardless of what Tom was going through in his life, they always believed in him. Through all the failed classes, the lost jobs, and self-destruction via alcoholism, well, his parents, they always had faith in their son.
My dad took the poem that I wrote.
Listen, I'm sure your parents were super stoked that you have a fucking tattoo across your forehead. What parent wouldn't be proud of that?
That I got the low score on, and he gave it to...
Even on your fucking eyelids, guy. Come on now. I mean, that's commitment, though. You're just like, you're like, no, I'm all in this. In it to win it.
To a multi-time published Canadian author who is a poet. And she read it, and she said, Jamie, Thomas wrote something far beyond his years in this poem.
In fact, he vividly recalled...
Oh my fucking God. Well, hey, I guess, anything to get you there, I suppose. I was in a band in high school and later, but the first band I was in high school, somebody heard us play a song at like a town hall music night. And they said the same thing. They're like, wow, how old are you? 15. Holy, wow, you wrote that song? Terry Time says, I always wondered why he got money on his eyelids. Because he's emulating the behavior and the affectation of the people that he wants to be. Fake it till you make it, I guess.
His parents sitting him down and telling him that they would support him whatever his ambitions were, even if he just wanted to move to Florida and build sandcastles for a living. They were confident that those would be the best sandcastles ever made. Now, Tom also grew up with his sister as well, and he's even more proud of her than she is of him and his success, especially considering recent world events. Now, Tom's sister, she works as a registered nurse and is right now on the front lines working in operating rooms to help with the pandemic in Canada's COVID units. So yeah, like a huge shout out to her and all the amazing work she's doing right now. And with all that support in his corner, well, Tom, he had to decide what he wanted to do with his life. Now, at first, he wanted to become a professional wrestler because as a teenager, well, he was a huge fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he was willing to do whatever it took to be just like his idol.
Honestly, I'm just so tired. I just want to go.
If you're excited to drop your brand new video, give me a hell yeah, Tom.
Hell yeah, Steve. Hell yeah.
So when he was just 14 years old, well, Tom, he began training for his future in the wrestling ring. Within 6 months, he was having his very first wrestling match. A year later, he was on a bi-weekly wrestling television show in Canada called Canadian Wrestling Legends.
There's a flag with a lady in a red shirt and a white and a rascal as she gets tipped over there. Spit out.
Oh! They get spot of the match.
Oh yeah, here we go. And let's draw heat.
Now, because Tom was wrestling while still in high school, he was placed in a unique educational system known as ISDL, or Independent Self-Directed Learning. What that meant is that he attended classes and seminars in certain subjects, then did the...
Terry Time says, laughing my ass off. That's his sister? I saw a video that she was in. They say she has an Adam's apple. Well, if you have parents that accepting, maybe she does.
Schoolwork and tests in his own time. Now, this allowed Tom to finish his education system while spending like 3/4 of his day in the gym, lifting weights and preparing for his upcoming matches. After graduating from high school, Tommy would go on to work as a professional wrestler for a handful of years. Now, all in all, he worked the wrestling circuit for 6 years, including promotions like Prairie Wrestling Alliance and Monster Pro Wrestling. Now, anyone who's ever tried to make a living in that industry knows how difficult it can be. It's a lot of hard work for very little pay until you make it big. So Tom, well, he had to supplement his income by working construction jobs. Now, he primarily worked as a carpenter, building a lot of houses and businesses in both the residential and the commercial sectors. Then we'd also head up north and work in logging camps and oil rigs to make some more extra money on the side. But through all the wrestling, the carpentry, and the physical labor, well, Tom, he was harboring a secret passion, a desire to rap. Now, Tom had
To be a dominant rapper. Who the fuck is that?
always wanted to do something that affected people on a real level, which
Always wanted to do something that affected people on a real level. Is this some sort of music mogul? Some Canadian music mogul? Looks like Tony Soprano. Looks like a mafioso.
which is why being a musician
Paul Heyman, Terry says. Terry Time says that guy's Paul Heyman. Oh, this guy.
has always been intriguing to him. Ever since his dad first took him to a pawn shop, gave him $5, and Tom, he bought himself Tupac's All Eyes on Me. And the kid, well, he's been hooked ever since. Now, Tom had never heard of Tupac before, and this album had changed his life. He fell in love with it and hip-hop in general. But as a white kid from the Canadian suburbs, well, Tom knew there was a huge disconnect between himself and the music he loved. So from there, he began writing poetry as a way to bridge the gap. Now, eventually, those poems, they turned into rock songs, and Tom, he worked for a long time on refining the sound for himself before determining that he simply didn't have the voice of a rock star. Then one day in school, a friend, he told him all about this record that he had stolen from his older brother. It was an album from a white rapper named Eminem. Tom gave the record a listen and his mind was...
See, representation matters, dude. Representation matters. If it wasn't for Eminem, young Tom never would have known that he could too be a rapper.
Blown. Almost instantly, that disconnect he felt between himself and hip-hop, it disintegrated altogether. Now, Tom knew from that point forward that he could accomplish his dreams.
I hate to say it, but Eminem came out with a real Slim Shady, Please Stand Up.
Yep.
And I just remember seeing the video and I was like, yo, this guy looks like me. This guy's got, this little white boy, he's got blonde hair, he's got blue eyes, and he's dope.
So Tom, he started writing raps in secret. Now, he even started writing them while he was still a professional wrestler. Now, by the time his pro wrestling career had ended, well, he knew what his next move was going to be. He bought professional software and recording equipment, and he started making his own beats.
It's kind of like a weird thing, actually. I was like a professional wrestler, like the WWF stuff, before.
Not like the WWF stuff, Tom. Come on.
The music came along. And then just due to a lot of different circumstances, I sort of got out of the wrestling thing, and I just had all this, pent-up creativity. I've just always been that kid.
Right.
And I always just really loved music.
Before long, he was working with a producer known as OV and dropping his first album, Leanne's Son. Around this time, he moved back to Vancouver on his own and started collaborating with a rapper named Matt Brevner, dropping his first music video, Dark Side of the Moon. Now, at first, he thought he had to write songs about money, girls, and cars because that's what popular rappers do. Now, this only led to inner turmoil that was further fueled by things like drinking, weed, and partying. Also, that other stupid shit that tends to get in the way. Now, things got so bad there were days when he couldn't even manage to eat something as simple as an egg or a piece of toast, not to mention the sleepless nights which had him turning into a shell of his former self. In fact, Tom, he had something of a mental breakdown not too far along into his musical career. Now, this event, it radically changed his life after...
Hagbert says, so he's a rapping wrestler, so he's the Canadian branch of the Insane Clown Posse, ICP. Juggalos!
Spending a year in a really bad place, not making any music, well, he realized that he wasn't being authentic to himself.
I used to love to be in public. Now I'd rather be alone. And even though it's difficult, it's probably for the best. If I didn't make a change, I would have drank myself to death.
Thus, he gave up his vices and he turned his gaze inward to figure things out. With the help of people like his good friend Brendan Hart and the woman who would one day become his partner in crime and his best friend in the world, Nova Rockefeller. We'll have more on her in just a second. Now, eventually, Tom, well, he made it out to the other side. Not only that, well, he learned what was important to him and that he had things he wanted to say in his music. It was then in 2017 that he was experiencing his first real signs of success with his track Dear Rappers. Nova would go on to shoot and edit all of Tom's music videos over the years, and her wealth of knowledge pertaining to the industry, well, it's kept him on the right.
She is talented. Nova Rockefeller. She is talented. Like, I mean, come on. Violent J tried to get with Nova Rockefeller. There's a video about it on YouTube, Terry Time says. Okay.
Path navigating the business side of things. Now, she's the teammate that Tom never knew he needed, but she would wind up saving his life. After 13 years of friendship, well, they graduated to something more, and the pair, well, they've been together as a couple for over 4 years now. In terms of his process, well, Tom works as hard as he possibly can, putting in 20-hour days consistently. He figures if he can outdo himself each and every day, he'll eventually get to a place he wants to be in his life. And with hit tracks like Coronavirus and Best Rapper Ever, well, I'd say that Tom, he's closer than ever to accomplishing his dreams. Now, there was a while there where Tom, he had to fight for his life every single day for 9 months straight, where the minutes, they felt like days, and the days felt like eternity. Now, not only did he survive that ordeal, but he overcame his vices, and Tom, he wants anyone who listens to his music to know that they can do it too. As cliche as it may sound, tough times don't last, tough people do. And those are the last words that Tom, he would like to leave for all his fans. Alright, a huge shout out to Tom for helping us flesh out this video, answering all our questions. As for the rest of the story, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see because this is before they were famous.
Hagbert says, it always comes back to ICP, the linchpin of Western civilization. Yeah, well, you know, out there fighting for angels and killing demons. Come on now. We got some scuttle here. Violent J home wrecking interview with Nova Rockefeller's boyfriend. Nova Rockefeller exposed Violent J DMs to BF Tom MacDonald new beef or a few months ago. Tom MacDonald wants to fight Violent J. Interesting. Let's try
What
that.
up, everybody?
What up, everybody? What up, world? How you doing? We'll see. We'll see. So Tom MacDonald wants to fight Violent J for hitting on his lady, his princess, his queen.
What up, everybody? This is Bash coming at you with another episode of Live, Uncut, Uncensored. And, I'm kind of laughing about this. It's,
we got a Juggalo here, boys. We got a Juggalo. Also a big fan of Halloween, apparently. So this is a fan. I gotta say, I gotta imagine he's a Violent J fan. Probably gonna talk some mad shit about Tom MacDonald.
It's kind of funny. So everybody knows who Tom MacDonald is. Everybody knows about his girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller. And everybody knows that she also performed at the gathering of the Juggalos several times.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have. She seems like she might go. You know, I'll be honest with you. It is a fantasy, it's a dream of mine. Before I die, I want to go to the gathering of the Juggalos. I want to go at least one time. I gotta fucking see that for myself.
Cheers. That she performed at the gathering of the Juggalos several times. And so I just recently heard about this, and it was, there were text messages from Violent J to Nova Rockefeller.
Oh boy, here we go.
And some of them were talking about how he would like to help her with her career. There were other ones that were, saying some things that she needed to leave Tom MacDonald and be with him. And of that.
This man is a servant of God. He's an angel. Part of the seraphim. Yeah, of course she needs to leave Tom MacDonald. Come on.
Sort. And Tom MacDonald found out about the text messages.
Ruh-roh.
And had sent Violent J a picture
Ruh-roh.
of himself flipping him off, saying, "F you, clown." And when Nova Rockefeller was asked about it, she said, "Oh, no, he's just a really good friend of mine." So all this stuff started falling into place, and, we all know Violent J. Violent J is known for hitting on women.
He's a known pussy hound, a regular Harvey Weinstein of the ICP community.
He doesn't care who you are, who you're with. It's straight game all day long for him. And that's the reason why we really don't hold him to any standards, because it's just like, hey, you know what? If you're going for that, do it up, man.
Is that an insult or simple observation? That's a new one for me. You mean obfuscation?
You don't do
observation.
Don't do something stupid.
Thank you. It's like, oh,
but
feel stupid.
Tom MacDonald really screwed up because he flew off the handle about it, and he blew it up into something that he wasn't expecting to backfire on him.
So they have this guy, Violent J, in the ICP that is a poon hound, that is an equal opportunity offender, and this guy's like, well, that's just how he is, man. How do you not know that? How do you not expect him to be that way? I mean, come on. Come on.
And it was kind of funny. It was funny to me because he goes and he does an interview. And he's talking about how him and Nova were being threatened by people on social media. But I'm going to backtrack here for a moment because...
Give me the deep lore, boy.
He had flipped off Violent J and told him to go take a hike. Violent J continued to message Nova about it, and Nova's response to him was, "How did you get this to last more than 15 minutes?" And of course, Jay, being Jay, comes out and says, "Oh, so you're not used to it being longer than 15 minutes? Sorry for you." And it was funny. It was funny seeing that type of response from Jay. I'm still laughing about it.
He still is. You could see the expression on his face. It's still hilarious.
I'm still laughing about it. It was just funny to me. So, Tom MacDonald does an interview where he's talking about it, and he was like, I'm not on any ICP hate bandwagon. I'm not on this bandwagon of everybody that hates Violent J. I don't even follow ICP. I had the Great Malenko CD when it came out. That was my favorite CD. I listened to it all the time.
Yeah, because you listen to everything involving crackers that are wrapped. Little joke. But of course, that seems like exactly something like Tom MacDonald would say, like, "Oh, they were my favorite thing, and this is really tough." Just gotta blow this up a little bit for some clout. For some notoriety. ICP, are they like some giant group? No, they're not. But everybody knows ICP. So if you can attach your name to ICP, it is to your benefit.
I don't understand why I'm being hated on or criticized by people that I don't even mess with, and I'm sitting there listening to him talk, and I'm just like, dude, you were a professional wrestler. for years. And not a good one either. You actually sucked.
Oh boy.
Second
Gauntlet
of all,
thrown.
You don't deal with that type of criticism from people for what you did.
I mean, well, this is not a criticism that he's reacting to. He's reacting to some guy trying to fuck his girlfriend. A little different, you know what I mean? A little different. Terry Time says ICP wrestled too. I did not know that.
Dude, you were a wrestler for years, and you sucked. When you were a wrestler, you got the same criticism from people because you sucked.
That his wrestling sucked? He probably did suck. I don't know. I saw a move. Saw a truncated version.
Let everyone take a moment to digest that for a moment. If you need to rewind a little bit, you should, just to hear me say that again.
Oh. Fellow Vapor.
Okay.
Ready to go.
So you don't take that type of criticism. Okay. I'm going to call bullshit on the bullshit meter, and
That ain't no Faygo. What's this guy drinking? Some Walmart lemon lime seltzer? Come on now, fella. If you're going to do a video talking about the ICP, best have some Faygo.
and the scale goes to 5, and you are at a 4.9.
No, that's not Surge. That's not Surge. We wish it was Surge. I used to drink Surge. I was a Surge and a Jolt Cola. You remember Jolt Cola? Is he really drinking Surge? He might be. Did come back briefly. That ain't no Surge. Come on, bring that can up again. Honestly, this is the most fucking interesting part of this video. What is he drinking?
Now let's go to something else that he said. In that whole statement as well. You don't follow ICP, but then you're talking about how there's a giant bandwagon of people that hate Violent J and that hate ICP. Obviously, you do follow them to an extent to go that far to say that. You're being caught in a lie, Tom. Okay? You're being caught in a lie.
What?
Right there. Let's go a little bit further into that. You sat there and you said that you also had the Great Malenko album, and that was your shit, and that's what...
And you don't know these brothers troll and try to fuck other people's girlfriends? You don't know that? You don't respect that, Tom MacDonald? You are a poser, sir. You are a simp.
You listen to brush your teeth and to get through your day, and that was your shit right there, man. No offense to anybody that has the Great Malenko CD. It's one of my favorites, but, you know.
Of course it is.
Everybody had the Great Malenko CD when it came out. Football players.
Oh. You're not cool. Like, see, if you catch somebody when they're most popular, if you catch somebody on the high end, then you are discredited as a fan. You are not a real fan. You don't really know what the game is. Well, doesn't that kind of undermine his argument? Like, Violent J just does this kind of stuff, and if you should know that. Well, I mean, come on. It's right up there with Led Zeppelin 4. Yeah, I'm sure.
Metalheads, even my own father had it. And
my father's dumb as fuck.
You know, people that weren't juggalos had it. On top of all the juggalos. So what was your favorite track off of it? The Dating Game? So I have a question for the subscribers and the people that aren't subscribed to the channel.
Seems very, this is very like aggressive. He's like, oh, you like that band? You like that band? Name three of your favorite songs now, quickly.
If you're watching this, I want you in the comments to put if you liked the Great Milenko CD, your favorite track off the CD. Even if you're not a Juggalo and you've heard of the...
Terry Time says $20 says this dude has no hair under that hat, or at least pink hair. Well, seems like he's pretty into the Juggalos. Probably some kind of color. This guy paints his cock up like a clown to jerk off. Well, that's what he's got to do. You know? It's the only way he can come now.
Great Milenko CD and you have it. I want you to put in the comment section your favorite track. Okay? That simple. Now let's get back to what I was saying. You know, you want to sit there and you want to say that and you want to talk about how you don't that you don't subscribe pretty much to this type of criticism, but with the shit
he is not like, to defend Tom MacDonald a little bit, he's not reacting to criticism. This is not criticism. Some guy was trying to get his girlfriend to suck him off or leave him, and he's like, hey, yo, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. That's not like criticism of his music or whatever. Maybe he would. Maybe he would feel that way. Maybe he would be a thin-skinned motherfucker. I don't know. But that's not what he's responding to in this situation.
That you've already done. Dude, you do songs talking about if I was black. Talking about how segregation between blacks and whites and all that, And a lot of your messages in your songs, I get and I understand. But you are one of the biggest marks in the industry today for music, because you sit there and you continuously, in every song, talk about the same thing, just in a different way.
He's not wrong there, guys. He's not wrong there, folks.
And giving your own point of view. And you get criticized on it on a regular about it. So don't sit there and say, because you opened up your mouth and you started a fight with Violent J.
No, he did not start a fight with Violent J. Violent J definitely started this. Come on, let's not rewrite history, young Juggalo.
About him hitting on your girlfriend. That you don't subscribe to this type of criticism. You were a wrestler.
That's not, again, it's not criticism, my dude. It's not. That's just a normal thing like a dude would do. You're fucking coming after my wife. If I was younger, you were coming after my girlfriend. I might be like, yo, fuck you, especially if she showed me that stuff and we were joking about it or whatever. Then you might be just like, oh, fuck you, dude.
You rap regularly about how bad racism is and how segregation between blacks and whites on a regular. You are the definition of criticism. Okay?
Because he has critiques about culture. You think ICP, however buried it is, does not have critiques of culture? Granted, I would agree broadly with this guy in the sense that that's all you do. That's your thing now. But come on now. This is not a response to criticism of his art as an artist. It's somebody trying to fuck his girlfriend. Come on. Terry Time says, most guys I know would have punched someone in the face over their girl. No, they rap about killing people. Well, not people, Terry Time. It's about demons. It was all revealed, don't you remember?
Literally, when you look into the dictionary, there are several definitions in the dictionary that have your picture right next to it. And one of them is stupid, because apparently you didn't understand anything that you had said to try to combat the fact that you now are being hated on.
Hagrid says, how big of a douchebag you got to be that Tom MacDonald is coming off as the good guy in this scenario? Exactly.
By so many people. So, do us a favor. Stop lying.
Stop with
we
the
all
lies.
Understand you got pissed off that some dude is now hitting on your girlfriend. Ooh, get over it. Everybody deals with something like that. You just so happen to have done it to a guy that has...
That is the master of it. Has over 5,000 lays in his little black book.
For 100,000 juggalos behind him. We don't hold Violent J to a standard. None of us do. You know, we hear something like this about it, and, you know, what are we going to do? Like, oh, yeah, shame him. Don't do that. Are you out of your mind? Are you that dumb? So, you know what?
The guy, he's like,
Tom,
he's running out of steam. He's like, you know what? I don't even know what to say anymore. Fuck.
You shouldn't have opened up your mouth. You opened up your mouth, you spat something, and look, it turned right around and it slapped you in the face. And you tried to lie, and you tried to sit there and say that. You tried to save yourself, and you did a poor job at it. It's time to grow up. I'm Bash. This is live, uncut, and uncensored. And stay tuned. We got more for you. Stay freaky, everybody.
That guy's drinking a fucking Mountain Dew. He's killing his own buzz, Terry Time says. Yeah, I think so. All right, well, now that we're on this train. Now that we're here. Let's check out. Let's keep going, Juggalo. Gotta keep going, Juggalo. Ooh, come on. Get over there. So this is from 2013 from Fuse TV, Inside the Gathering of the Juggalos. See, it's like poetry. Everything rhymes. It all rhymes, everybody. Here we go.
You've never been here and you want me to try to explain how it is? You can't describe it.
Gathering is a family unit. Juggalos, we're misfits.
This is my home.
It's the best week.
This is what Tom MacDonald is up against, okay? I heard Tom MacDonald can explain magnets. Well, this is what he's up against, okay? This is not some joke. The FBI has labeled them as a terrorist organization.
Think of everybody's life.
Which I don't agree with, but they have.
It's always the best time of year. We look forward to it.
You can do whatever you want.
Until you come here and experience it and see what it is, nothing will ever come close to this experience.
This is my 10th gathering. Like, my first one started off in 02 in Peoria, man. Like, and then we went to 03. Nothing but love, man.
Oh, thank you for the Ninja Guinea, Paul. Whoop, whoop.
This is all I'm about. I've been to 9 out of the 14 that they've had, so at least half. It's like they get to show us so much love from, like, Colorado.
Terry Time says, the gathering is a great place to get STDs and get arrested. I imagine so. I gotta go, though. At least one time in my life. If Big Paul's still here, Ship Holiday, we find, or in lieu of Ship Holiday, whenever it happens during the year, we gotta find a gathering of the Juggalos.
Like, I'm from Kentucky. She met some homies from New Zealand. I've met homies from Australia, Japan, China, Canada, as far out as Fresno, Cali, that drove here in the car all the way. Have drove 16 hours to get to gatherings. And like it's just so much love, man. We do whatever we want to. Like we hang out, we joke around, we play. I mean,
there's nowhere else like it. There's nowhere else you can go and literally do whatever you want. And no one's gonna say anything about it.
Nope. All of us, we get to come together once a year, you know, do what we do.
Do what we do, yo. Do you think they're friendly to interlopers? Like people that are just like people like me and Big Paul that just want to go and see it, witness it, experience it, maybe do some drugs. They take over the state park, and Big Paul says it's totally Chapala worthy. It might be the ultimate Chapala, honestly.
I can go 8 months of the year going through my shitty life just to know that you're going to be there, you're going to have so much fun, and it's always that highlight. That's why you always coming back. You come back year after year, and for all of us to have the similar interests, similar things in common, we love
interests like Shaggy? Like Shaggy? I mean, come on.
The same music. It's easy for us to come together, develop relevance.
Oh, we got a New England boy. New England. We got a Boston hat. I'd be totally comfortable. I'd be in my element with the bros from my home state, Massachusetts.
Fellowship, develop the bonds and to have that friendship and our peers. That's why we're Juggalo family.
There's haters everywhere. Everybody's gonna be hated for something they do, no matter what it is. Even if they got their best, they're trying to do something good.
They think we're gang members and we're this and we're that. It's like, I'm a college graduate. I have a good job. I have 2 good jobs, you know what I'm saying?
Myself.
I take care of and it's like, I'm not that stereotype, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different here, but everybody fits in at the same time.
Typical fact of a stereotypical
And the ones who don't get together tighter than anybody ever before, which is why the bonds usually last.
I'd have to act like a conflict journalist, and I have to wear like a flak jacket, and then like over that I'd have to have like an ICP shirt just to go in, just to be safe.
A lot longer and they're a lot stronger.
Yeah, my megaphone likes you too. We're no different than the hippies and all that. Like, we just, they don't understand us, so they don't know what to make, and they just have to put some kind of cap on it, some kind of label to get it around it and like feel it out.
Black, white, brown, whatever, you're this, Juggalo, non-Juggalo, it comes down to individual level, man. You gotta meet somebody and judge them individually for who they are. You can't just group a group of people and say you're all this or you're all that. That's bullshit, man.
We're not a bunch of druggies like people think we are. We're not pieces of trash. Like, we have full-time jobs. We do.
But we all shop at Walmart. And I don't say that as a dig. Okay? But I have the same shirt and I bought it at Walmart. Hagbard says you would still come close to the strangest dressed person there. You still wouldn't, I assume. No. Those people some wild attire. But that's why you would go. That's why I would want to go. That's why I would want to see that shit, you know?
We do what normal people do. We go to work. We have families. We pay our bills. We're normal people. We live differently.
The concerts aren't even one of the main reasons people come here. One of the main reasons. It's all about the family. Yeah, it's all about the family is one of the main reasons people come.
We all have.
It's about community, a brotherhood.
We all have gone through the same problems, so we all have problems that we could relate to. Like, I bet this ninja here, he probably doesn't have the most money in his wallet right now, but I'll tell you what, if there's anything he needs, like water or a hot dog, I'll be glad to help him out, you know? Just said this ninja was just standing over there randomly.
He's like, good to know, dude. This guy was standing over there, and he looked like he needed a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Every time they got laid, they go to get laid.
I don't even know this kid. I just say, hey, fam, come up here, man. This dude gave me a hug and said, like, what's up, you know? Whoop me and shit. Like, that's family right there, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibes you get here at the gathering, man. We all love each other.
You can go here and not like have anyone judge you. You know what I mean? Like, and you can not even know that person, and you can feel like how much love you have for each other. It's so not, you know what I mean? Like, and just like this one thing just brings us all together as one, and just like a big ass fucking family. I love you guys. You know you, but I love you.
They show me respect, I show them respect back. They got my back, I got theirs.
Everybody thinks they're gonna get their ass kicked when they come here, and then everybody. And when you come here, it's all love, all fam.
We come and we sit around and talk about our problems, any problems that we have at home. There's a ninja sitting around here that's willing to say, hey, you know, sit down and talk to us about it, man. You know, put their arm around us. We don't know them. Just met them 10 minutes ago. They're like, hey, man, come talk to us.
They've been there. They know what it's like.
Silent and verbal, understanding.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's just, everybody's been there. We all know what it's like. We've all been through hell. We came back to fight. So.
And then we come here to share the stories and enjoy the fuck out of it all.
Shit, I want to hang out with that guy. Guy seems like he's got it going on. He's probably tripping balls. Terry Time says, free love.
We're here with Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah. I was born with a liver disease. I had like 13 or 14 surgeries or procedures done in like the past year. And then right now I got like a stent in my side, if y'all want to see that. I had a meeting with two representatives of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Just a great place to have an open wound. a dirty fairground.
They asked me like, they told me I had to make a wish. Before I was 18, I had to have a wish, and right there I was just like, I want to meet ICP. And they're like, that's it, you just want to meet ICP? There's nothing that they do that you want to go to? I was like, I want to meet ICP at the gathering. And they're like, okay, well, we can look into that. They called me like the week before the gathering, and they're like, you're going. I was like, what? Whoa. It was crazy. If you have like a stressful job or a stressful life back home, wherever you're from, like, if you want to get away from it, just come to the gathering, have like a good time, kick back with like your family, your homies, just like watch some incredible happen on stage. Everyone that they have performed is crazy. Like, it's a great thing.
He is stoked. Happy to be there, as they say.
The whole message is turn your life around before the end comes. Hell is real. Death is permanent. You know, you only have one chance to turn it around. And, you know, if you die and you go to hell, you deserve it because you have the opportunity to turn your life around now. You know,
see, that's like when they put out that album where they did that turn. They revealed themselves to be like Christian guys, or maybe they developed into that, which would kind of undermine Violent J's proclivities. A lot of these people have bought into it. They've become like Christian to some degree. It's interesting.
This is the message that they've been giving us
since the beginning, and then like
some of us got it right away.
When they released the 6 Jokers card, which was they said all along that after the 6 Jokers card it would change the whole world. They're preaching this as a reflection of the wicked world, and they're becoming a clown, a painted up figure, and to show you a reflection of the world. And they're saying you do this, and then they say the consequences, like, oh, you beat up your wife, you go to burn in hell. You know, like you hit your kids, you go to burn in hell. You molest little kids. You know, you're gonna end up bad. You know, bad things are gonna happen to you in eternity. You're gonna get raped by a demon forever in hell. They want us to find God, and it's like they're not pointing out an exact direction. They're just telling us, you know, it's
Adios, Terry Time. Thanks for hanging out, man.
real, God is real, and hell is real, and you need to change your ways before the end, you know, because then it's too late.
The gathering is music with family, I guess, would be the best way I could put it. My best gathering was, of course, your first. In my opinion, your first is always the best because you know at that point you're never going to miss another one ever again.
It's just nice to be able to let go. And I'm from West Texas, so I don't get very many juggalos.
It's just heroes everywhere. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Superman, Batman, Juggalos. It's got it going on.
Juggalos in my area of the world. But come up here, dude. Just can't beat it. Once you get those gates, you're home.
We did it last year. We're going to be here next year and every year after that until they shut this mother down. And good luck doing it.
Hagbird says, ICP have become the arbiters of morality. Bring on the asteroids. Yeah, exactly. If these guys are it, if they're the harbingers of moral future, then maybe we deserve to go.
It's going to be a riot if they try.
Right.
Well, there you go. Now, I have another video relative to the gathering that we'll check out.
Every year?
We'll watch it. Let's do it. So there's this guy, his name is Joe. He used to go do challenges and stuff like that. That's what his YouTube channel used to be. I think he's actually become a respectable citizen of society. Does like a good job. He's doing stuff now. But this is what he used to do. And at one time, he went to the gathering of the Juggalos to see what it'd be like. So we could have the experience of the interloper. The guy that doesn't know what he's doing.
Every year, the Insane Clown Posse throws the Gathering of the Juggalos. It's a huge festival celebrating music, wrestling, ninjas, weddings, Gilbert Gottfried, and whatever the hell this is. So, this weekend I'm going to check it out. And hopefully, I won't get murdered. So you are a gigolo?
No, a juggalo.
I see you're a big fan of Kiss.
Yeah, I liked Kiss when I was growing up. I still like them.
What attracted you to each other? Was it magnets?
It wasn't magnets.
Meth. Meth was my second guess.
I think it was my Michigan Mall.
It was meth.
Is Mark Ruffalo a juggalo?
Mark Ruffalo?
Are you going to enter the Miss Juggalette contest?
Oh, no, I'm not fucking myself with a microphone.
You can use this mic.
I didn't say I was.
Here, do it right now. I'll watch.
No. No. We're not.
I forgot how funny this shit was.
It's not happening. We're not even in the middle. No, it's not happening.
That doesn't happen anymore.
That's too bad. I was hoping one of the Juggalettes would shove me up her vagina. I see you're on your way to a job interview.
Oh yeah, totally, absolutely. No, I actually.
At Subway. You're gonna.
I like that there's a sense of self-awareness. Like, whatever you want to say about the Juggalos and the gathering of the Juggalo, like, there is a self-awareness to what they're doing, to their experience, you know?
Sell so many $5 footlongs at Subway. I like your tank top.
Yeah, no, I'm supposed to be this color. I'm not supposed to be this color.
Fucking sunscreen, how does that work?
Hagbird says, I know a non-Juggalo comedian who played at the gathering, and he said it was a great time. Honestly, like, it looks like a great time, the same way that, like, Burning Man looks like a great time, or like music festivals. It just seems like a very wild, unregulated, very American thing, and I need to experience it. I'm gonna try, maybe next year. Look out! Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Zoobox. Go to Zoobox. Subscribe there, because like. Maybe next year we'll have a video about going to the Juggalos, the gathering of the Juggalos.
Sunscreen doesn't work, not here.
What brings you here?
The family.
Family.
It's family.
It's like a family reunion, it really is.
Everyone is a family here.
But what kind of family are you like? Are you like the Brady Bunch or Leatherface's family?
A little bit of both.
We're a family, we should probably hug.
You can have a hug.
All right.
Yay.
And traditional family hugs last about 2 hours.
You can't get this family love and all these people anywhere else in the world.
You're referring to incest.
Kind of, because we're like all brothers and sisters, yet we still fuck our lets.
No, two cousins that had a daughter together.
You've got to keep the bloodline pure.
Right?
Hey, the Chinese did it for thousands of years. The Chinese did it for thousands of years. You can still find pure-blooded Chinese people.
Like there's just a guy who takes that joke and he's just like, no, you know, seriously.
I would die for my family, real talk. I've been to every single gathering except 2, because that's why I was incarcerated.
You can walk up to any random ninja and start a conversation.
Can I call myself a ninja?
Sure, you're here.
Are you a ninja?
I have a black belt in awkwardness.
Main thing coming here is we're all completely different. We don't fit into society outside. We didn't fit in high school. We don't fit in our workplace.
Do I strike you as someone who fits in?
Not particularly. I mean...
You think I'm a loser?
Yeah, we all are. That's the point of being a juggalo.
My dad thinks that this is just the most ridiculous thing in the world, but...
If my dad saw your hair...
Does he really?
He would go, for weird. Look at her hair.
I get that a lot. I really do. I really get that a lot.
For weird.
Most of these people have jobs and families and, you know.
Look at you. You're a meth cook.
Oh, not anymore. I try to stay away from meth at all costs. I was hooked on that shit for about a year, and that was the worst year of my life.
This is sweet tea. You know how we do it? Sweet tea and heroin. Whoop.
Do you dab?
What's that?
Do you dab? Try a dab. You've never dabbed before, you got to dab.
Well, I've always heard you should take drugs from strangers.
Okay. Exactly. There you go, homie.
You all look like dinosaurs now. A lot of people walk by me saying, whoop, whoop.
Oh,
Whoop, whoop.
that guy's going to be fucked up.
That's just how we communicate
Oh,
or say
Joe.
what's up.
And you say that because it's the sound of a police siren, because you love the police.
Hey, what's up,
Oh,
Susie?
no.
You gotta know whoop whoop.
Womp womp.
Yeah, that's wrong.
When I get my prostate checked, I'm going to go whoop whoop.
Oh my god, okay.
Whoop whoop. Womp womp. Whoop whoop. Womp womp. Do you mind if I pretend to be Hodor from Game of Thrones?
Oh, please, go ahead. Whoop whoop.
Hodor, Hodor.
Whoop whoop.
Hodor, Hodor.
Whoop whoop.
Hodor, Hodor.
Whoop whoop.
Hodor, Hodor.
Hodor.
Like, who the fuck is this guy and how did he get there? How did he get to the fucking gathering? This guy. Like a middle-aged black dude at the gathering of the Juggalos? Truly is a place for anybody.
Hodor.
What are some good Juggalo pickup lines?
Hey, baby, show me that ass. Nice tits. Let me see them. Want me to fill you up?
This guy has never been laid at a gathering. This guy's, this is an incel Juggalo. I'm just saying.
Hey, bitch, show me your shithole, man.
I think I saw that on a Valentine's Day card.
Show me your shithole.
Really, I wouldn't judge them.
Show me your shithole.
That totally works.
Well, go ahead. Stick the mic in.
Hey, fuck you. What's with you and sticking mics everywhere?
Show me your genitals.
Testicles. Those are testicles.
Hey, they're part of my genitals.
Well, I feel like I should return the favor.
Titties!
I woke up with her in my tent. She had a hair needle hanging out. I was like, hey, you're cute.
I like your voice. You're like that guy Tom Waits.
I love Tom Waits, actually. Fuck yeah, Tom Waits is the shit. But no, this is my...
Well, you're like that guy, I see skies of blue. Can you say, I see skies of blue?
I see skies of blue.
Red roses, too.
Get the fuck out.
We just saw that they're doing a rap battle, so I'm going to enter.
I got the mic, I'm gripping it like I'm Mike Tyson, slicing through the competition. You ain't fucking winning, yo.
How you feeling? Are you feeling that was heat or no? Can you eat this or what?
That was really good. I'll do my best.
Perfect answer. Perfect fucking answer.
What up, gathering? Yeah. Check it. My name is Vinyl White, and I will never grow up. I'm rapping because my opponents are scared. They don't show up. But I killed it right now, motherfucker. I'm the best rapper who looks just like Butters from South Park. Yeah, you heard me. What? Did I stutter? I flow just like milk from a Juggale's udders. Killed it right now. How can you say I cannot rock? Shout out to my opponent in his 60s mop top. But it's cool, cause I kill it and I fuck a hater. Look at this guy, at his shirt, he's gonna need an undertaker. When I'm done, I piss on his grave. Just call me later so we can hook up.
Make some noise, Juggalos.
Joe for the win.
Back to the pool.
We need 8 rappers for tomorrow. So we tallied up all the numbers and we got them 8 rappers. Next up is Bino White. Bino White.
Make some noise for Bino White, y'all.
That guy was fresh.
That kid is all over YouTube, I think.
That guy was fresh.
I think I've seen him once.
You love having a juggalo's mouth on your crotch.
Yeah. We do.
Do you call Jewish juggalos juggalos?
Nah.
I've heard it before.
I wish I was black so I wouldn't sunburn.
Well, you know, be careful for what you wish for.
My name is Crack Rock from Morlock Records.
So as a rapper, are you more like Drake or Macklemore?
Neither of them dumb fucks.
You know, I just try to rap about stuff that's real. I'm not making up anything in any of my music. It's all just stuff from the heart.
Just stuff from the heart. Just real shit. Just real shit. He looks like my dad. R.I.P.
Check out my lead single, Paying My Student Loans.
That's a great one. That's a heart wrencher, you know what I mean?
You're with Jesus Loves Juggalos, right?
It's actually called From Juggalo to Jesus Freak.
Are you trying to do exorcisms here?
No, I'm not out here trying to do that. I believe God loves everyone, you know.
Jesus said, "Blessed be the meek." Whoop whoop.
This is Faygo Moon Mist. Tastes like Mountain Dew, but better.
I don't think you can say Faygo anymore, though.
Yeah, you can still say it.
I think you should say homosexual, though.
No, it's not Gaygo, but it's Faygo.
One time I took a sip of it, and then I just fantasized about Leonardo DiCaprio for 3 hours.
That is wrong.
Tell me about your music.
I don't rap about changing diapers, but I do that. And
do.
I do.
Kung Fu Vampire, Joe comes in with the doo-doo. Oh,
you sly son of a bitch.
So does Faygo come out of Juggalette boobs?
It could.
What bands are you here to see?
Wolfpack,
Tech 9,
Axe Murder Boys,
Lazy Dead Homies, the fucking man.
ABK, anybody kill it?
Give me some band names and I'll come up with the...
Wolfpack, that's interesting. That's Tyler, the Creator's old group. If you're familiar with Tyler, the Creator, that's what he used to do. Like, there was even a Adult Swim show that Wolfpack was part of.
G-rated version of them.
G-rated version, The Mafia 6.
The Friendly Social Club of 6. I listen to only rap, but not the Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, that's interesting.
I like every rapper not named the Insane Clown Posse.
Really?
Just say in one of your songs, I got a big dick like Joe Hansen.
I got a big dick like Joe Hansen. Joe go hard. He go hard.
It looks like Jesus is taking him from behind.
No, that's we've had people make that statement. Actually, we're not even the ones that did the editing on this. All things are pure to those that are pure-minded, man. So it just depends on where your mind's at.
Maybe Jesus was a juggalo.
I know he was.
Are juggalos hated?
Yeah. We're fucking hated, despised, spit on, pissed on, fucking shit on.
You're the most hated people in America right now.
Yeah, we're up there with Bloods, Crips, and everything else.
We get unreasonable attention everywhere we go. Whether it be you go to the restaurant and they sit you by the restroom because they want to keep the riprap over where they shit. You know what I mean?
I heard they even make juggalos sit in the back of buses.
Yes. I know my constitutional rights. I can be a juggalo if I want to. This is fucking America. So I'll fight to the death for my rights. That's just what it is, man.
We're here. We drink Faygo. Get used to it.
Exactly.
You're not a gang member?
No.
We have
not a gang member. We're just people like everybody else.
But every time you look me in
the
eye, I start to wet my pants a little.
We have juggalos.
There.
See, look. What's your favorite ICP songs?
Prom Queen, fucking Cemetery Girl, goddamn 12.
Do you like Miracles?
I mean, of course I fucking like. I like everything.
That song is so fucking gay. Hey, Bo and Jay, that song was really fucking gay.
Oh my goodness.
It's a positive song.
Water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets. How do they work?
So how do magnets work?
Well, God gave us this wonderful energy called magnetism, and until we figure it out, it'll be part of the holy mystery.
Okay, well, we figured it out. All matter is comprised of atoms, and every atom has electrons circling it. They travel in pairs circling it, and they're both going in different directions.
You gotta tell me that a force works on the premise of another force?
Most of us dropped out at like 5th grade. We don't give a fuck.
I go to high school, I don't know what you're talking about. Last thing my science teacher taught me how to make was meth.
Are you going to thank me for educating you?
I don't think I learned shit, but I appreciate you for trying.
Do you think it'll ever be legal for juggalos to get married?
Yeah.
Can I use your megaphone?
You can.
I have a megaphone and nothing interesting to say. I have a voice and I shouldn't have a voice. I'm annoying everyone right now. I apologize for having this megaphone.
Susie Wu says web feed communities are growing, I guess. Seems like it. Check it out in your local park.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take the megaphone from you.
Me and this guy got dicks like dragons. This guy here got a dick like Bilbo Baggins.
I rap so well, I'm amazing me. No offense to the Ents, but we're blazing trees.
Oh, yeah.
Do you mind if I practice for the rap battle?
That's a solid Lord of the Rings rhyme. It's a solid Lord of the Rings rhyme. The hobbits would be proud.
You guys? Rap battle.
Please.
That means you're going down, and I am never fading. Look at how much he works out. He must be overcompensating. What's that in his pants? I can't tell at a glance. Oh my God, I think I need a magnifying glass.
I got one right here. When I think amateur, I think of you, dude. I think you should stick to the other shit. Get your ass back on YouTube.
Poor showing for big guy. Jeez. Wolverine.
Now it's time for the final round of the rap battle. There are 8 contestants total. Hopefully, I don't screw up.
This guy right here, he's fucking amazing. He looks like Butters from South Park, but he's amazing.
And he knows that because he told him that.
Put it down now for the creme de la creme of the gathering. Make some noise for these MCs for getting this far.
Battle number 1 is going to be between Hypnotize and Bino White.
Gentlemen, stand at your X's. My man with the hat starts it off. Bring your fire. Right. Look at him.
I'll bring it.
Look at this color of hair. You got so much material right here, right? He's short, he's red. Come on, it's like a leprechaun ready to get dissed. Go ahead, DJ Clay, take us away.
All right. Look at this motherfucker, he's so small. He couldn't even get it up, even if he had the hot chicks and all. Man, fuck that, he's a gay faggot. Look at him, man, I can squash him like a maggot and take his mama, cause he don't want
This guy's gonna lose. He's not even on time. He's not even on time.
this drama. Shit, I'm tying up his whole family. I'm doing that shit because I'm so crazy insanity. Motherfucker, you look so stupid with that haircut. Coming around that shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little uppercut. What I'm doing in this freestyle rap battle, I'ma make you run away like I'm chasing running cattle. And I'm doing that shit, build a floor rattle. Coming around that shit, bitch, I'm gonna slap you in the face, skedaddle.
Pass that mic, homie, pass that mic.
Pass that shit, you
Not bad, not bad. You got a chance to answer him.
Come on, butter.
Yeah. Give him something difficult.
Yeah. Now tell me how the fuck that you're gonna diss me, smiling and getting close. Do you wanna kiss me? Well, I'm sorry, you can call me gay, that's not right. I am straight, but if I was, no, you are not my type. But if you want, I know you're pretty lonely, but if I get enough beer, I might swing for you, homie. Maybe I might come to your tent this night and fuck you up the ass, just like I did when you rap because you're fucking trash. Suffering succotash, I'm back, no one can match. Me on the microphone, your mother has a nasty snatch. I've been up in it, that shit is so big, yo. His brother's pussy has its own fucking zip code. What the fuck is happening? I am back to rap again. Fucker, you might have a motherfucking accident. Spit with the flows and it's so sick. You and rap are just like your clothes. You don't fit.
Oh.
Make some noise.
Clear winner. Clear winnow. Bino White.
For these two motherfuckers right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Take your seats right here. Take your seats. The judges are going to tabulate these guys 1 to 10 in all their battles. God, kill that music. In third place, we've got Joey Koff. Make some noise for him. Young Light is number 2, man. Make some noise for Young Light. Who do we got for number 1?
Number 1.
Hey, number one, just because of entertainment value, we freaked it, man. Bino White. Bino White.
Bino White won for entertainment value. Well, we didn't get to hear the other rap maestros, so we don't know the quality of the raps, but in terms of a rap battle, a put-down battle, I feel like he ranks pretty high.
He gets the money, he gets the plaque. Make some noise, Juggalos. We'll see you next year on this competition. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you up here, man.
Butters. Listen, and as he promised, he's letting me have an interview with him. How does it feel?
It feels great. I think I got a hood pass now.
My man Butters from California. Obviously, you have it locked on the West. You're coming to the Midwest, and you're trying to lock it down. What do you have to say to New York?
Well, I just actually got a bunch of texts after the battle. Here's from Jay-Z said, "Way to go, you're way better than I could ever be."
Oh, thank you for the
Big
ice
Daddy
cream,
Kane
Susie.
said,
Appreciate it.
"Wow, you make me seem real sucky." And and the whole Wu-Tang Clan just sent me a formal invitation to join. I get to be a member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
It's a good thing you're not a liar.
Hey, yo, shout out to my homeboy, Bino White. He kicked my ass in this rap battle.
I don't even know how this guy made it to the second round. Must have been some not-so-quality picks the first time around. I mean, Jesus, that guy was bad out of the gate. Confused. Poor flow.
We're still homies as fuck. Like, I don't care all the shit he said to me. We're still fucking homies.
Yeah, we're still good friends. We're still gonna hang out. It's just I get to call him my bitch.
No, that's not gonna happen.
I didn't say you could speak, bitch.
Fuck you.
Bitch, get me a sandwich.
Shut up. Here, take a
Go away, bitch.
Fuck this, dude. Fuck it. You fucking asshole.
The bouncer get in the middle of this field like, no!
Not down for meth.
I'm very lonely.
Fuck it right in the pussy.
There's a guy just like Batman with a freaking strap on walking around.
Hey, it's my first gathering. I can make you squirt like a motherfucker, girl. I'll pound you harder than an altar boy bending over in a confessional booth.
We actually have juggalos in the CIA protecting the president.
Why am I here?
You're like the bastard son of Drew Carey.
I work in a wood mill. Acid. How does that work?
I had a nightmare like this.
Oh shit, I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
Joe go hard, he go hard.
Fucking YouTube videos, how did they work?
She doesn't.
Real Juggalo shit. Woo woo. Fuck off if you don't like it.
Juggalo.
Hey, take it easy, Susie. Thanks for stopping by.
Subscribe to Bags of Shame, or I'll smack your mother in the mouth with my penis. This is what America's supposed to look like. I wish this is what it looked like every day.
Yeah. I wish you were a president.
I would love you. Just sign me up, bro. Sign me. No, I'm a felon. I can't be president.
Time to take a victory lap. Woo! Rap battle, first prize.
Hell yeah, homie.
Yeah. I'm the king.
You ain't Elvis, bitch.
Woo! I'm the best rapper here.
Oh yeah. Whoop whoop.
Hodor. I'm gonna melt it down and make a grill.
How'd you win a rap battle?
I'm a fucking great rapper.
That thing's awesome. Fuck.
Dude.
Doesn't this make me look sexy?
Fuck yeah.
It makes you look weird.
This is my pussy pass.
Totally. Without a doubt, that is definitely a pussy pass.
I'm your king now.
I wouldn't say that, but
I would, many times. You have to call me your grace now.
Your Grace. Congratulations, Your Grace.
Fucking rap battles, how do they work?
You rap.
I'm rich, I'm never working again.
Joe Go's actually pulled out cash at the gathering.
I just got a text from ICP. They're kicking out Violent J, and I'm going to replace him.
Oh, really? I only got a year.
Gonna replace Violent J? The Pussy Hound? Makes sense.
Someone will come and steal it from you.
God, why are you such a buzzkill?
Steal this from you guys.
No, you can't. After I won, I posted a picture on Facebook, and this is what one of my fans wrote. Right there. Can you read that?
That's like saying I won the triathlon at the Special Olympics, but congrats, LOL. Can't wait for the video.
Listen, that was good. Come on, that was some solid stuff. And you know what's actually like what I like most about the video is that it is is that the Juggalos were just like, fine. They're self-aware. They know. And they just went with it. They had a good time. Something to be said there for that, for sure. All right, everybody. We're gonna call it a night on Nightcap. And we'll talk to you next time. Maybe sooner than you think. We'll see how the schedule goes. But I'll leave you with a beautiful song so that you know.
We got a theory.
Good night, everybody.
You see, like, we got a theory.
Chill big. Get out there.
Right.
Do your
If
raps.
magic is all we've ever known, then it's easy to miss what really goes on. But I've seen miracles in every way, and I see miracles every day. Ocean spanning beyond my sight, and a million stars way above them at night. You don't have to be high to look in the sky and know that's a miracle open wide. Look at the mountains, trees, the 7 seas, and everything chilling underwater. Please, hot lava, snow, rain and fog, long necked giraffes and pet cats and dogs. And I've seen 85,000 people all in one room together as equal. Pure magic is the birth of my kids. I seen shit that'll shock